Hello, welcome to Temple Baptist Church here in Poplar, Bluff, Missouri. We're being our devotional this morning. We're going to be in the book of Luke, chapter 20. We're going to look at verses 21 through 24, and we're going to look at some things here. What they're doing, these Pharisees and Sadducees, they're trying to trick Jesus. Can you imagine that? They're always doing that. But then they ask him, saying, "Teacher, we know that you say and teach rightly, and you do not show personal favoritism, but teach the way of God in truth. Is it lawful for us to pay taxes to Caesar or not?" Now, here's a little scenario. I don't know, most people don't like this, but you get a mouse in your residence, in your house. You're going to try everything you can to do that. You're going to use some kind of bait to lure this mouse into a trap, and so the mouse can no longer roam freely. And so really what we have here is the chief priests and scribes in the passage that we're looking at today. They are attempting to set a trap for Jesus. They're baiting Jesus. They bait him with flattery, first of all, don't they? They say that, they call him and they ask him, saying, "Teacher, we know that you say that teaching rightly," and they're lifting him up. You're a teacher, you know rightfully what's happening, and so they ensure it with a question, and so they ask him this question: "Is it lawful for us to give tribute to Caesar or no?" Now here it is. There's the trap. There's the trap set. There's the bait. All right. If Jesus answers yes to the questions, the chief priests and the scribes will accuse him of betraying the Jewish people. If he answers no, Jesus would have been considered a traitor to the Roman government. No, don't give that to Caesar. You don't deserve that. Yeah, I'll give it to him. And he wasn't ever tricked by the traps. They tried a lot of things on Jesus, probing questions of his enemies, and instead he acknowledged that our duty to God and to those in authority over us isn't in opposition to one another. They're not in opposition to one another. As Jesus followers, we should respect those in authority. Sometimes it's hard to do, but elected officers, but we also are called to recognize Jesus as the ultimate authority. He is, after all, is never confused or unsure, no matter what our question is. They didn't confuse him with this question. He knew what they were trying to do. He wasn't letting them get an upper hand. So he just, he perceived that their craftiness and said to them, why do you test me? Why are you testing me for? You're just trying to stir things up. Well, we know that Jesus has the authority. We need to trust in him. And it's our prayer that you do. Come be a part of our services here at Temple. We meet on Sunday mornings at 8 o'clock for our first worship service. Then our Sunday school is at 9 o'clock. And then our second worship service is at 10. Sunday night we meet at 6 and Wednesday night at 7. May God bless you is our prayer.